more on this. Irungu Houghton is an author and also Amnesty International Kenya Executive Director. He joins us also from Nairobi. Welcome to the programme. So we are just still waiting for Raila Odinga to address the nation there. What are you expecting him to say about the results?
Good afternoon, Maria. And I think alongside Anne, I would probably suggest that there's probably two speeches that could come in the next few minutes. One is a concession speech. The second is that the Azimio is proceeding to the Supreme Court to challenge the announcement yesterday. I think what the world needs to understand is that this was a very close race. Something like about 200,000 votes separate the two presidential candidates, Raila Odinga and William Ruto. And 200,000 is, in an election when 14 million people voted, is extremely tight. So I think the lawyers have probably been weighing up the situation in terms of what course of action to take. But as Amnesty International, human rights organizations, we are monitoring and interrupting as much as we can the potential for violence. Just to come back to one of the figures that you shared, in 2017, we saw up to 60 deaths from post-election violence, and we need to make sure that the public remain calm, the security agencies act with restraint to keep law and order, and that they manage public order in this moment in line with human rights values.
Indeed, and on that very point, just yesterday we witnessed protests in Odinga's stronghold. What did you make of the police response, and what could that signal to potential, hopefully not, further violence?
Well, we've seen probably the largest deployment of police officers in the history of Kenyan elections, 150,000 police officers across 47 million people. The concern really has been what happens in the next 24 to, probably this week. And Raila Odinga's words will make a huge difference in terms of whether we see informal settlements break down into violence, or whether they remain calm and all wait for the Supreme Court petition.
And tell us a bit more about what are Raila Odinga's options at this moment?
Well, legally, he has only two options, and that is really to concede or to go to the Supreme Court and petition the Supreme Court. As most people remember, Kenya has had the unprecedented, internationally significant nullification of the 2017 election. And his lawyers, essentially, probably the same legal team, made that happen in 2017. But these are the two legal options. The third, as Anne was speaking to, was the possibility of an alliance, or as they call it in Kenyan politics now, the great handshake. But I suspect that this option is not on the table, as the president-elect spoke about this and commented that this would not be one of the options that he will put on the table.
All right, and we will see what is said at this press conference by Raila Odinga. For now, thank you very much, Irungu Houghton, speaking to us from Nairobi, Amnesty International Kenya Executive Director. Really appreciate it.